My name is Andrés Garcia, and I'm 30 years old. I'm from El Salvador. I was escaping from my country because, as a member of the LGBTQ plus community, I'm not safe back in my country. I was detained for over a year, and I remember I was really scared and I didn't know what to do next. I saw a poster, and that's how I got in touch with Amicas. I was working with Emily at first. She was the one that I talked to. I was just looking for one type of service, and that was legal representation. But I did get a lot of services. I did get some support, like money-wise, for my food. Communication services too, because they helped me out reaching out to my family back in my country. And the list goes on and on and on. I got assigned to this greatest, lovely woman that I will be grateful my whole life, and her name is Amica. And I believe more than just being my lawyer, she was more than somebody that I could trust. When you're there, you don't know your rights. I didn't even know I could have looked for asylum. I didn't even know I could apply for a U visa. I didn't know anything about those reliefs until somebody professional and until I got in touch with Amicas. Being away from my daughter, being away from my husband, the visits were canceled because we were going through the pandemic and all that. So that just make it harder to see your family, but they never gave up on me. I got released on my sister's birthday, and she picked me up. So I was like, "Happy birthday!" And I gave her what can I say? The deepest hug ever. I just gave her the best present. Being reunited.
So I met Andres when his attorney, Katya, referred him to our social services team for post-release support. So after he had been granted asylum, working on navigating things like the benefits he was eligible for after being granted asylum, some things like renewing his license, connecting with other organizations, and then exploring some cool classes that he was interested in interior design. He's an incredibly smart, kind, driven, and just really selfless person. He was just really dedicated to making sure that other people who had gone through the same situation as him could have support and have an easier experience.
I believe my life changes 180 degrees. Just the power of staying here, it just make you see life different. I'm going back to school, and in the past I wasn't able because of the papers thing. I want to keep my studies. I want to be the greatest interior design, and something that wakes me up in the morning every day, it is one, that I'm not in detention anymore. And second of all, I will say my daughter, she's my biggest inspiration. This time around, I'm gonna fight for my community, knowing that I have the power now to, make a little difference. My life has been really impacted by winning my case. If you are somebody who just flew your country and, you're desperate and you don't see the light in the tunnel, I will say, just reach out to people. Don't let them get into your core, because we are better than that. Regardless your sexual orientation, regardless your race, regardless how you look, it don't matter who you are, Amica Center is gonna help you out.